What's up, guys? It's Paladin Null. Welcome out to some more Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. I keep wanting to say that it's Link's Awakening, but it's not. In the last episode, we finished off both the sewer dungeon and the Skull Forest dungeon, and we started on getting through this dungeon, and I think we even picked up the big key? But I can't remember. I want to say we did, because that was what was in that chest, and it allowed us to get further into the dungeon, and then we died, and I said screw it, because I was angry, and I needed like an hour just to play Final Fantasy 14 and just relax. And so I took my hour to play Final Fantasy 14, relaxed, and now we're back. Oop. Come on. The slowdown is real. There we go. And that door was locked with the giant key. And then I died somewhere in this room, I think. But hey, we are already this far into the dungeon again. I am emulating this game. I have played it before on Game Boy Advance, but I have no way of recording directly from my Game Boy Advance, and so I am simply emulating the Super Nintendo version. But the emulator that I use is actually SNES 9X or SNES 9X, depending on where you were from. Saying SNES always seemed like a, this is the room that, we bring the princess back to whenever we actually clear the dungeon. Because part of this like, dungeon is basically there's a princess that's quote-unquote trapped, in here. And we eventually cover the area in bright white light. Okay, I can't get through here because of that. That thing is invincible for some reason. Okay. Ow. Ow, stop it. Wii Virtual Console, that is also technically a way I could have done it, but I already own the game, and as easy as that would have been, I did not want to have to purchase it again, which I know is not the best thing to say, but I'm also incredibly unable to pay for stuff right now. Like, most of my money goes directly into, the majority of my money goes directly into paying bills right now. I only just had enough money to purchase my, recording software. Yeah, the Wii U console would be... Oh, right, that's right. That's just gonna drop more snakes. At least the snakes usually drop items. And I need this open because I need to get to that button to open the door, which gets me through here. It's funny, I actually watched somebody do a Legend of Zelda randomized recently, and I remember this area being particularly annoying because they had gotten to this point without owning the Master Sword, because they had gotten like pretty much everything they needed to get to the Dark World and finish this dungeon, but didn't have like any of the normal upgrades up to this point. And so they did not have what was required of them to get past this part of the dungeon. Come on. Ow. Do it. There we go. Let's see here. I wanted to re-equip my link shot there. Or hook shot, or whatever you want to call it. Right. Ow. Right. Right. This section of the area is still that. But that's why I wanted it open for the most part, is so that I could actually get through here. Also, and I wouldn't be able to actually get through that part of the dungeon otherwise. These weird amoeba things are really annoying to deal with. I'm sorry, this is literally the greatest. I forgot that you could do this. Whee! Oh, that's so broken. I love it. I don't know. Yep, come on. Accept your death. Actually, even, well, I have to think about that. Like, I guess technically if I had it on the Wii U Virtual Console, I would be able to, I'd be able to stream it, or not stream it, but I'd be able to stream it by using my capture card, but I wouldn't be able to stream it from the Wii, because I don't know where my component cables are for my capture card. I only know where my HDMI cable is for my capture card. And even working with it's a pain in the butt. It's really only, like, useful if you do a lot of streaming, or if you're, like, it's better for recording, really, than streaming. Because when I stream with it, I have to put, like, everything on this really massive delay. So did I only have to open up the one skylight, I guess, to get to her? I only have to open the one skylight and get back to, like, the main room now, right? And then I'm good? Or is there another place that I have to bomb? I can't remember. So I just got a key to get through here. Oh, there's a big chest in here as well. Which is gonna get me the item of this dungeon, which is the Titan Mitts. The entire reason that I actually kind of wanted to be down here. Oh shit. And we're out. That was a close one. So let's see here. I opened up the skylight, correct? So the skylight should be shooting straight down into it. The button at the top right, I guess. There it is. And so I can just walk through here. And yep, there's a light in the room, which means I can do this and start the boss fight. Ah, too bright. Yeah, I hate... Come on. Come on. You're so close. There we go. One life. Didn't even need the fairies. The real princess is here. Also, the Titan Mitts make my hands green. I'm always amazed at how incredibly short that dungeon is when you know what you're supposed to do in it. The wise men sealed the way to the dark world. The knights of Hyrule defended them from the attacks of evil monsters. I hear that the knights of Hyrule were nearly wiped out in that battle. You are perhaps the last one to carry on the bloodline of the knights. It is ironic that the last one in the line has the potential to become the hero of legend. Surely you can destroy Ganon. Do you understand? Yes. It's very similar to the idea of, like, distilling things. Like, when you eventually get it down to the last one, obviously the last surviving line of the Knights of Hyrule would also be the people strong enough to actually take on whatever evil there might be. But hey, now I can go, let's see here. I take this guy here. Now that I have the Titan's Mitts, I can do this. Take this guy. Ribbit, Ribbit, your body did not change. Are you from... I used to live in Kakariko Village. I wonder where my partner is doing there without me. Ribbit, you have a question. Please take me to my partner. Please, Ribbit. Right, and so I want to go up here. I think. Into the village. And then use the mirror. Yep. So doing that brought him back to the real world. And with him in the real world... Or I guess I keep calling it the real world, but it's just the, you know, the light world. I can take him in here. This is not the place that I want to be. Where am I supposed to be taking you again? Oh. I'm too low. I need to go up and around. Right. This is too far down to be anywhere near the actual village. B! Let's go, tiny man. I'm so ready to have an upgraded sword. I just need to take you this way, not the other way. And here's your partner. Also, now that I have the hammer, I can go in there. Oh, happy days are here again. You found my partner. We are very happy. Drop by here again. At that time, we will temper your sword perfectly. And so I'm just gonna leave. I could technically go right back in, but I want to do this real quick. Now that I can do it, I want to go down here. Whoops. Well, that's obviously not what I was supposed to do. Let's try that again. Oop. Instead of going left, we go up. What is this nonsense? Why is there like a blood shrine down here? There are things in this game that I don't remember, apparently. I definitely don't remember a blood shrine down here. Hey, you, welcome. Temper my sword. Sword tempered. Yes, I'm sure. Alright, no problem. And now I don't have any sword on my A buttons. I can do this. Wait, can I re-equip the old sword? No. Come back after a while. I don't know what constitutes a while. Also, what does it look like when I run without a sword? It just makes no sense. Come on. I want my sword. Gimme. Woohoo! Tempered Master Sword. Level 3. So this deals 3 times, I believe, the standard damage of the original Kokiri sword. Or I think in this game it's not the Kokiri sword, it's the fighter's sword. Like, you start with the fighter's shield, the fighter's sword, and the green tunic. And then as you upgrade, you get the, you upgrade from the fighter's sword to the master sword, from the fighter's shield to the fire shield, which I currently have. The green tunic goes to the blue tunic to the red tunic, tempered sword to the golden sword, fire shield to the mirror shield. Then you have the power gauntlet, the power mitts, the titan mitts, flippers, moon pearl, Pegasus shoes. Alright, let's see here. So I want to have this equipped really quick. Actually, I didn't want to come here, did I? I might have wanted to come here, because I can easily just do this now. And if I remember correctly, I'll just say, yeah, this is an old hollowed out place. He is locked inside the chest. You can never open it. Just take it with you. Don't I know a man who's a locksmith? I do. You guys remember in the last episode? Yeah, if you guys remember in the last episode, I guess it might not have been the exact last episode, but, in a recent episode of this, we found out that the guy that's just this, like, unaspiring middle-aged old man down here is actually a locksmith that used to be part of a thieves guild. Oh, I have to walk here, don't I? Damn it. Alright, yeah, let's, I have to go back to the place. I need to go back to 3. Admittedly, this would still be an easier walk over Hyrule than it would be over, the Dark World. So I'll do that. Transfer back. Let's go. And so we make the journey all the way to that locksmith guy. Oh no, does running get rid of it too? So I just have to walk the whole way with it behind me. Okay. So it's basically like the giant bomb. Well, this is gonna be a long journey. Been a while since we've had to travel with, on foot, without running, and without the bird. And without running, yeah. Without the bird and without the Pegasus shoes. This is, like, how fast I can go. Luckily, there are, like, little shortcuts that make getting there incredibly easy. Your sword can't collect things in this one. I heard that you know I used to be a thief, right? Well, I'll open a chest for you. Will you keep this a secret from everyone else? Promise not to tell. The final bottle! Alright. There we go, we've got, that means we now own all of the bottles in the game. We got a new sword. We've got the fire shield, and in the next dungeon we'll be unlocking the blue mail. So now I need to warp back to the Dark World and make my way back to to the Ice Palace, which is over where the Lake Hylia normally is. Oh, it won't let me warp back now, so I have to go back to, it'd probably be faster to do it this way anyway. That was my fault for putting my warp point on a stone that I should have known I wouldn't be able to warp back to. And hey, while I'm here, I can pick up another fairy. Top off my health, pick up another fairy, and, then warp back into the Dark World. Come on. Let's see, one of you will go into my, bottle. Bye. I'm not sticking around for that. How do I leave? Oh, I have to go all the way back up and around, don't I? Okay. Back off, Triceratops. Ah. Doesn't do anything to the giants. Back off, Triceratops. These things deal way too much damage. Ow. I'm so ready to get the blue mail so everything doesn't deal 3 hearts of damage anymore. And into the drink. Let's see here. I need to warp back to Lake Hylia. And then now I can lift this rock, which will be a warp point, yeah. Is there an easy access? No, this is just gonna be the wishing fountain. Alright, I'll just go in with the health that I have. I have 4 fairies. Oh, the magic flames will protect you inside the icy dungeon. Which means we get to use our fire rod a lot and run out of magic constantly. And ice physics. Yeah. Like drifting. Alright, I'll do that. Penguins! So many penguins! And I immediately died. But I've got fairies. And there are some people that play this game only ever picking up only getting 3 heart containers. I guess you can't in this one, can you? It's only in, like, Ocarina of Time that you can get, like... It's only on Ocarina of Time that you really get to start, like, deciding whether or not you want to pick up a heart container or not. And then being in this room right now does me no good. Alright. Avoid the anti-fairy. Because now that I'm back in this room and have access to this button, I can finally access the very top of the room. Can my boomerang hit them? No. I gotta use the link cable on these guys. Alright, I see what I need to do here. Bomb! The hitboxes on those guys are so weird. Ah! You cannot destroy the Skeleton Knight with the sword alone. When he collapses, he is vulnerable to another weapon. I just assumed. I mean, so far, I've been using a decent amount of bombs lately. Ow. Come on. I can fix this problem. So I came all the way down here just to do that. I guess for now until I can, there's a key. Alright, so I, did not need that to be on blue. I needed that to be on orange. Or red. It's red in the orb, but orange on the actual platforms themselves. Let's see here. Where is the safe zone on this guy? Pretty much like right here at the beginning. And probably in this corner right here. That's the hope. Dang it. No! Ah, I've done that twice now. Oh, and I've got an extra fairy or two. I'll just use one up because I do not want to hear the beeping right now. It's a shame the fairies don't fill up your health entirely in this one. No! I was so close! I was in too much of a hurry, and I let myself fall. Yeah! See, where are the enemies in this room? I'm assuming I'm gonna need to use fire in this room. No, just a bunch of penguins. But they probably die faster to fire rod, but I'm not gonna use it on them. Magic is precious currently. Ah! The hell? How's that fair? There's like no way to avoid it. The ice physics are like the swimming physics. There we go. A lot of bomb floor. I guess I'll just go down here and check and see where the bomb floor... So I need to get to the very, very far end of the bomb floor. And now I need to figure out how to get back up. There it is. Oh, wait, no, I didn't want to go this way. Okay. Ow. Nope. I'm just gonna try the fire rod in this room really quick and see what happens. Nothing. Nothing happens if I use the fire rod over the icy floor. That's just something I'm supposed to deal with. Everybody loves ice dungeons. Now I have 2 keys that I don't know what I'm doing with. Okay, so key used gets me here. I suppose having access to the big chest up to this point really wouldn't have been any use to me anyway, because without the big key, I can't access the big chest. Though it would have been considerably nice overall, because having the big key, having access to the big chest would have meant getting the blue armor. And being on this side of the wall doesn't mean no good. Alright. Why are there bumpers in the middle of this map? Nice and easy. Ooh. What do you have to say, Space Cowboy? Kelly, do not use your magic power if you do not possess the medicine of magic. Now, get ready to go into the depths of this dungeon. So basically saying, don't come in here if you don't have an actual bottle of magic. Ow. could not find an easy way to get out of that without hurting myself. Got a key, so I'm gonna use it here. Gets me into that T cross section of this room. Why? Why is this a room? Now back here. But at least this is a decent opportunity to increase my I said increase my HP, not decrease my HP. There we go. Yep. 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 And that's how you do it. So being in this room gives me access to go back across. If I have the big key, that's what I want to do. Until I have the big key, though. Alright, and now we're gonna leave the room and come back in because I'm not gonna be walking across spikes. I will be grappling across spikes. Nice try, Skeletor. Let's go, tongue. And there's the map. So let's see what we've explored in the dungeon so far. A decent amount, but not all of it. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. How many floors? there's the first floor, and then there's sub-floors 1 through 7. And so I guess the journey of this dungeon is to go down floor after floor after floor after floor until you can get to the very bottom. Alright, game. We'll play it your way. Oh, now we're back to this room, which gives us the big key. And so now with the big key... The ice mechanics of this dungeon, of really any Super Nintendo game that's gonna have any Super Nintendo game that actually decides that ice mechanics are something that they actively want to put in their game, they just need to know that that's not a good idea. And I know it's too late because that's a way too old of a generation, but yeah, it's not good. It's not a good game mechanic, guys. The hitboxes on the little ones are impossible. Like, technically that one was being protected by the hitbox of the wall. We don't want to go down yet because we can't, or we don't want to go down yet because leading down from here would lead to the final boss, I think. Also, I only have one more berry, so this is getting pretty dicey. Dang it. We can do it. It'll take a little bit of time, but we can do it. You know, just in case you didn't have enough magic. Shit. It's this room. Well, there's no way past it. Yeah! Alright, and let's see here. We just bombed this little quadrant right here. We're gonna just place a couple of bombs around and see which one it actually takes. There we go. Found the blue mail. This armor reduces the damage that you take from enemies. Thank goodness. I have been looking forward to this armor for a while. Also, my flux has started back up again, so let's see here. I should really change it so that it doesn't start until after streams. Because that would make things much better. That is like the third or fourth time in a stream that has happened. Yeah. Big key. I've got 2 little keys as well. Gotta admit, I was not expecting a skeleton knight. Good on you, game. You're keeping things nice and diverse. Alright, so that's definitely something that I want to fix. Because those are going to be fairy pits down there. There's no indicator for when they're going to start their electricity either. Let's see here. Where is the closest, thing to me here. Great. So I'm gonna find that, because without it, I don't think this is gonna go well for me. The not being able to do like half of the walking in this game is really killing me. Literally, it's literally killing my character. And there we go. Not being able to get away from the penguin on the ice floor killed me. And spits me out right at the beginning of the dungeon again. Can I pull these guys' tongues? Nope. Well, let's see here. It might be worth it just to the dungeon. Instead of having to go all the way out of the dungeon to find stuff, it might be worth it to go in, to stay inside the dungeon to find stuff. Oop. See, this one sticks me all the way out onto the floor, doesn't it? Yeah, having to do that tiny little sidestep bit right there is really not fun. I'm trying to think of how I can get into that one room without having the... fuck you too. Trying to think of how I can get to that one room without it being, like, wrong. Or, I guess not wrong's not the good word, the best word for it, but, like, with blue up and orange down. Like, I need it with blue down, orange up. That's the way we like to collect fairies. That was some serious slowdown. Okay, we got to here. So the problem herein lies that if I don't keep those down... Like, if I want to get, blue down, orange up, this is the closest one to me that I can do that at. But now I can't walk past this. And there's just not a way to get around it. Unless I can, like... here. Nope, insta-death every single time. And I have nearly killed myself trying now. Which, of course, this entire thing was just a really ingenious way to make sure that, you would not have what you needed to get past, to get to the fairies right away. Why would I want to come back in here? I'm trying to think, like, why would they give me the option to do that? I guess if you didn't mean to come in here, there's a tile to let you through? But honestly, there's nothing to gain from going backwards in this place. He should have a tiny thing of magic. Because they all have, like, preset drops. Oh, you know the way to avoid that is just to stand in the door. Like, the very, very middle of the door. I just haven't been. Uh-oh, I see a bomb. I see a bomb spot that I didn't notice before. Ooh. What? It's not a bomb spot? Okay, game. Suit yourself. Just saying, that looked like a bomb spot to me. They're trying so hard. Hello, random crits. Welcome out to the stream. We are just playing us some Legend of Zelda. Link's Away. I keep doing that. Link to the Past. Also, I messed up the block puzzle on accident. Because this is where we got the big key, and we came this way. Got the big key. We've done everything up to this point the way that we were supposed to. All I'm really trying to figure out is... I mean, I could probably take the... Well, no. I mean, I did get the upgrade so that my health doesn't drop as much every time I get hurt. Majora's Mask is my favorite 3D Zelda. Favorite Zelda overall, though, is this one. When it goes to 3D Zeldas, my list goes Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Ocarina of Time. Is that all the 3D Zeldas up to date? I mean, I could technically throw Hyrule Warriors in there, but I don't really count that one because it's not a real Zelda game. And I could count the ones on 3DS, or not on 3DS, but on DS, but those honestly play, even though they are 3D, they play more like 2D Zelda. And so I don't know if I'd add them in there. If I were to add them in there, they'd be at the bottom of the list, though. I'm not a big fan of the DS Zeldas. And so I'm back to here. And now we get the beeps. Those glorious, glorious beeps that bother me so much. Also, not even sure how well my audio has been coming out. I've been sitting kind of slumped and my microphone has not been anywhere near my mouth. Yep. Link's Awakening is really good. It was actually the first video game I ever played. Let's go grab the let's just go the long way around and grab the fairies from outside. One of the most underrated Zeldas, definitely. It and the Oracle games are seriously underrated. Really, like, the entire Game Boy Color era of Legend of Zelda games was incredibly underrated. And so we're gonna do one to top us off. And then I'll need to catch 4, so I'll need to come back. Well, that's fine. I caught 2, so I'll just catch 2 in the next round over. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of other really, really highly underrated Zeldas. Like I said, the Game Boy Color ones really cover it. Minish Cap was one that, I feel like not many people paid attention to. Oops, I did not mean to do that. I meant to have my bug net. So I need to catch 3 while I'm in here. Any of the, like, a lot of the handheld Zeldas were, there are Goombas in it. So there are sections in the game that are 2D platformer style. Like when you go underground, once you get the Rock's Feather, there are sections that are like underground 2D sections, and in those sections you can randomly find Goombas as enemies. Peace. I just love doing that right as they're about to catch me. They're so determined to catch you, and then you just, you know, nope out of there and you're good. There we go. Now we've got full fairies and everything ready to actually go and fight the boss. So now my job is to try and get to the very bottom floor. Yes, there are. Yeah, there's the Yoshi plush, and then there's an entire mission in order to get into the swamp that you actually have to go and get a Chain Chomp. It's funny, but it can be annoying in the sense that that Chain Chomp is not the most reliable for actually chomping down on the enemies that you wanted to chomp down on. It pretty much just does whatever it wants, and you have to wait there and wait for it to, or sit there and wait for it to actually chomp down on one. So far, so good. Haven't gotten hit yet. Ow. Well, so much for having full health and being able to use Magic Beam Sword. I've been considering it, because after this, because this was me, like, getting back into streaming, because I haven't streamed in forever. After playing through this, because it was a game that I hadn't played in a while, and I had an interest... I was thinking I was gonna do, basically, a Zelda game, or a Zelda-esque game, alongside an RPG. And so I actually ran and am running. In fact, if you look in the, I believe it should be in the description on YouTube, there should be a straw poll there. And if you want to, you can, like, what's the word for it? Judge on the straw poll on what you want, like what RPG you would want me to be playing. And then alongside that RPG, I would also be playing, a Zelda game of some sort. Okay, well, let's see here. So slow! Waiting for the bomb to blow up, it just so much stuff. Yeah, I've actually, yeah, on YouTube Gaming. It should still be there. YouTube Gaming is basically just a, it's a sub area of standard YouTube used to show off my stuff. Because I actually, the way that I have it set up is I just have it set up to stream as a live event on YouTube. And because I'm in the gaming tag, it automatically puts my stream up in, YouTube Gaming. So I would need to double check, I guess, and make sure, like, and see how that system works, but, that would be, it should still be in this description. I know it's in the description, or should be in the description of the event planner, because that's where I put it, but, I could also be wrong about that. Come on. That was a close one. If not, I can link it in chat in a second. I'm just, I'll try to link it after I finish the dungeon. Aha. That's how you avoid getting spiked by that guy. So wait, if I can get behind him, then what's back here? Oh, it's the fucking troll room, right. And there's no way out of that room, by the way. Like, you just have to fall. No. Yeah. I made a pun and I didn't... I unintentionally made a pun. I have been bamboozled one too many times by people saying, like, because I browse Reddit every now and again, and people will say on stuff on there, like, here, there's a link in the description, and then you go in there and sure enough, it's literally just a picture of Link. Like, well, that doesn't really help me, does it? Whee! Okay, so I can't use the link cable to attach to the stairs. There we go. Later. I do not feel like dealing with you guys. Come in here. And we've already got full fairies, so it doesn't matter. Also remember, I was gonna say, also remember there's a skeleton knight here, and I remembered anyway, and I still got hit twice by him. Which makes no sense. Bang. Welcome to Scrolling Through Weapons, the video game. Screw you two. I do indeed still have one key left. Hey! I went through all that trouble and I really just needed to do that. I should trust the game more often. I just don't. Well, because it's Legend of Zelda. Like, at least in this Legend of Zelda, there's like no way you should trust what the game is wanting you to do. Because it will only end in sadness and misery. Let's try the left pipe first. And oh no! SNES 9X crashed. Oh, where did I save last? Well, we're about to find out. I guess it would have been whenever I died last, which means I need to go get the fairies again. Oh, wait, well, no, I don't need to go get the fairies again, because I did all of that getting up to this point. So let's see here. I will be in the dungeon, or should spawn in the dungeon. Yes, that is a thing. Nope, it did not spawn me in the dungeon. I have the tunic and everything, but it did not spawn me in the dungeon. I have to go back to the dungeon, so, I will meet you guys at the dungeon real quick. Oh, or I guess I need to... Yeah! Bird. Yeah, it should be relatively painless since we know what we're doing, and going down the left path brings me to fairies. It's just something that I deal with on a day-to-day basis. And now that I have editing software, I can start cutting that stuff out. But yeah, the wonders of having a PC whose motherboard is slowly dying, and you have the new motherboard for it, but you don't have the CPU that matches. You don't have the CPU chipset that matches the motherboard, and you don't know when you'll have the money to get that. Because that's where I am in my life right now. Is having a new motherboard. And it being like one of the last pieces of my original computer before I've completely and totally replaced my computer. But I need a new CPU to go along with it because the current CPU that I have in my machine is not the right chipset. All of that work just to open a door to get back into this room. Nice and easy. That's right, I don't need to change that there, do I? Gotta love getting through an area that you've already been through like 4 or 5 times. Die. 3 swipes to kill that guy. Well, did all that work just to get hit anyway. Go, 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 go! That is annoyingly stressful. Fun fact about Legend of Zelda, did you know that it was originally supposed to be a time-traveling video game? And it was going to take place in, well, when I say time-traveling, I don't just mean like a couple of years either. I mean like true-on time travel. Like, the game was supposed to start off at like medieval ages, which is why Link gets a sword at the beginning of the game. And the Triforce itself was actually supposed to be 3 individual like chips to a motherboard. And that was going to be the original premise. They eventually scrapped it and turned it into what we have for the current Legend of Zelda, which is the Triforce that grants the wishes to everybody. That's also why there is such an incredibly strong what's it called, influence in like technologic influence in later Legend of Zeldas, like most recent ones, how they've become more and more like ancient civilization that had all this had all these magical technological things, is that they never really abandoned the idea of a technology-based Legend of Zelda. Which I think is really, really interesting and would be awesome if there would be a time period where we could see Link or the Legend of Zelda story play out, but in the future. Alright, and let's see here. Let's nab us up the other fairies. Well, I only caught one in a bottle. I'll need to come back. There's only just enough room for me to fit through. I'll just catch as many fairies as I can now, because there should be 3 down here that I can catch. Got a fairy, yay! It's really weird spelling a fairy. It's like ye olde fairy. There we go, now we've got 4 fairies again. So now we can try the right side of the dungeon. Or the right path. And see where it leads. Now that I feel confident in my fairy abilities. Check down this path here. See where it leads. It leads to a different... Or I guess that it just leads to the other side of the same area. Alright. Let's see here. I actually want to... Can I save? Okay, it's save and quit instead of... How? How am I supposed to pull that off? Is there a statue I can drop from like the first floor all the way down? Well, time to head back up and see. I bet there is. I bet at the very, very top floor, there is a statue or something waiting for me up there. Oh wait, no, you know what? No. It's that. There we go. I forgot since I had switched the blocks around, I could... Oh wait. Does it only get 1 push? Okay, so I need to get the correct one, not just any of them. each block only gets a single push. So, yeah, I'll just avoid those guys. And instead of that block, I need to grab this block. Which I can't push down because I pushed the wrong block in the wrong place. I need to get over there, but I can't. This is gonna be a conundrum. How do I get... Because currently, I can't get across there. Like, currently I can't do anything over there. And that one doesn't move. Is there somewhere else that I can go to refix the, or quite possibly avoid fixing the thing, but still get me onto the other side? Because that's what I need. Is something that I can do to avoid having to fix the, this thing, but still get to the other side. Like, I'm not even trying anymore, I'm just trying to get to downstairs. Here, if I bring that back up, now that there's a block out. First off, I'm gonna have to kill off everything on this floor again, aren't I? I did not kill off the skeleton knight yet. But now that I'm over on this side, I can't push the block, because the walls are up. And the only one that would really work for this entire puzzle is this one right here. That block right there is the only block that I could actually possibly properly push in to finish the puzzle. Because it would fall right here, and then I could push it right to here. And since all these things can only be pushed once at a time, and it won't reset until I go back up a floor. I'm probably overlooking something serious here. It's not like I can just hammer these things into the ground either. Like, that's part of the puzzle. Oh. It's quite the conundrum for me. I'd hate to do it, but I might have to look up a walkthrough. That's definitely where I need to go. Like, that's not the part that's in question here. I definitely need to get through that door right there. But the problem is that when I make it all the way up to the very top floor here, or not top floor, but like B5 here, and I can see across the chasm here, but I can't push this one. Can't pull it. I can do that, but that sends me straight down. And each one of these blocks only ever wants to move once. I need to figure this out. I'm just gonna, for the sake of time here. Hold on, I'll just... For the sake of time, I'm probably just gonna look it up. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm just gonna see here. Do that number right there. Oh boy. I definitely did not want to have to do this. It's funny seeing how many more heart containers other people have that you can have at this point. You could actually have almost full HP at this point in the dungeon if you want. Like, if I wanted to, I could have like almost full HP here. Okay. So I have to go like way up into the dungeon now, apparently. Backtrack through several rooms of the dungeon, go on a right screen, down a screen, left a screen, and then back upstairs. Okay, so yeah, there's no easy way around it. I just have to backtrack now. So with the dots down, I now have to go all the way around by doing this thing. And then exiting out of the appropriate room. Alright. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. And I usually don't kill those guys with the sword. I usually just smack them with the link cable. Or with the hook shot. I keep calling it link cable. I'm ready to be back in a dungeon that doesn't have ice physics. And then I just drop down here. Because doing that entire process puts me back on this side of the room. That means I can actually drop the appropriate thing. Now I can do this. Okay. Finally moving on with my life. Wow. 2 for the price of 1. Yep. Ow. How dare you guys all emerge out of that at once? All that work. But hey, I made it to here. I literally only just had enough ice to do that. But hey, it's okay, because we've got fairies. I feel like one of these days I'm just gonna have, like, a good chunk of... Probably this Saturday, a good chunk of the Saturday stream is gonna be, a good chunk of the Saturday stream is just gonna be me streaming, it's just gonna be me picking up heart pieces. Like, looking on a guide and picking up heart pieces, and then I'm just gonna... I'm gonna do, like, a sped up, like, time-lapse of me collecting the heart pieces to some sort of music, I don't know. But hey, we did it! 2 dungeons, just like I like to do. I still have half an hour. I might actually throw that, that heart collecting thing onto the end of this, because I only ever want to do, like, 2 dungeons in a stream. Because if you I can escape the clutches of the evil monsters, thank you. They say the Hylian people control mysterious powers, as did the 7 wise men. But the blood of the Hylia has become thin over time. We who carry the blood of the 7 wise men do not possess strong power anymore either. Our powers will increase if we mix the courage of the knights with the wisdom of the wise men. Only a short time remains until the gate of the castle linking the worlds opens completely. If you defeat Ganon, this world will vanish and the Triforce will wait for a new holder. I believe in you. Good luck. You understand? Yes. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Hey, we made it out. So let's see here. Let's look up, let's get back to a safe spot. So let's see here. I will warp out to my house. And let's see here. Let's warp to my house really quick. And so I'll end the main video here for today's stream. I know it's a particularly shorter one than normal, considering I started at 6. I think I'm gonna, for these, just because it's during the week and I already have so much on my plate, I'm gonna do 2-hour streams during the week and a 3-hour or 4-hour stream on Saturdays to make up for it. But yeah, that's the end of this main part here. Look forward to the heart collecting montage that is to come. It'll probably just be a bunch of sped up video and then me stopping every time that we pick up a heart, just so that we can get a good look at it. I don't know why I say good look at it, but yeah. That's what we're going to be doing in the next little bit here. It's not going to be fun. It's not going to be fun to watch in the live stream, so I understand if you guys decide to head out, but if you want to just stick around and chat, feel free. And it'll be a really, really quick video for you guys watching the VODs on YouTube in the future. Anyway, I've been Paladin Null. This has been Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I know I have. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.